Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2013 Nissan Sentra in this great looking amethyst gray metallic color. This front wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger sedan comes equipped with a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. Starting up front with some of the notable exterior features, you got a nice stylish front end thanks in large part to these great looking LED daytime running lights just below the headlights there. As we come around to the side of the vehicle, you'll notice the 16-inch steel rims that the vehicle currently rides on with those nice Nissan hubcaps, and those are wrapped in the Moto Master tires, as you can see the tread there. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll notice the nice chrome trim around the windows, as well as the chrome door handles, and in back here you do have the tinted windows for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo, and that tint continues in back as well. Around the rear of the vehicle you do have the Sentra badging as well as the Pure Drive badging. And you'll also notice the Aftermarket Backup Camera installed, which is a really handy feature. Overall, this vehicle is a fun, practical, and affordable ride, so let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of the notable interior features. Hopping inside this Sentra is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key fob and you'll be inside. You also notice you got the trunk release button there, which is really handy so you can pop the trunk without having to hop in the vehicle. Inside you're greeted with this very comfortable gray fabric seating with a nice design in the center of the seat there. And just below the seat you will find the manual seat adjustments. And if you take a look on the footwell there, you'll find the nice Sentra branded mats. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and take a look at some of the interior bells and whistles. The features inside this Sentra start over here on the driver's side door panel with the controls for the power windows and locks. And as an added bonus, your driver's side window is automatic. Underneath you do have a little bit of extra storage in the door panel as well as an extra cup holder, and if we take a look just to the right of the door panel you'll find the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster as well as the controls for the power mirrors, and you've also got the trunk release button there. Underneath you'll find the Eco and Sport button mode so you can cycle through between whether you're trying to get a little bit more fuel economy out of the vehicle or a little bit more performance, and of course you've also got the button to toggle your traction control. Underneath you'll find the gas cap release as well as the hood release. And if you take a look up at the steering column here, you will find the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel so you can get it in the perfect position. Speaking of your steering wheel here, you've got a nice 3-spoke design to the steering wheel with some bolsters up top to give it a nice ergonomic feel. And over on the left-hand side here, you'll find all of your audio controls, which includes your track selector, audio source, and volume rocker buttons. At the bottom here, you've also got the voice recognition button, which also doubles as one of the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons. Up top you'll find the button to cycle through the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and we'll take a look at that in just a moment. We'll take a quick glance over on the right hand side here, and that's where you'll find the cruise controls, which is really handy for those highway drives. If you go ahead and take a look up in the gauge cluster there, you've got the nice digital display in the center there, and you can see the odometer in the bottom right hand corner, and this vehicle currently has 140,823 kilometers on it. You've also got the exterior temperature as well as the gear that the vehicle is in, and you've also got the big information screen just above. That starts with the range, but you can also cycle through between your two different trips. You've also got your average fuel economy as well as your current fuel economy. You can also look at that as a bar there. And if you want to cycle through between your average speed. And finally, we're back to the range. Over in the center of the dash here, you'll find the hazard lights as well as a couple of climate vents, and of course you've also got the passenger airbag warning. Below that you'll find the touchscreen infotainment system embedded right into the dash, and that includes navigation, which is a very nice feature. It also comes with a backup camera, which is really handy when you're reversing this vehicle. And it is an Android tablet, so you've got all the functionality of an Android tablet as you would expect. You can actually pull up all the apps here, and you can see you've got the browser and all of your standard Android applications. You've got Gmail, everything you could ever want, because this is an Aftermarket Android Deck. In terms of your audio options here, as you would expect, you do have the auxiliary input as well as your standard AM/FM radio. You've also got Bluetooth, so you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. You can also pull up your radio here with the button at the bottom, and of course you can navigate the system with the buttons on the side here, which includes your volume rocker, and you've also got the power button up there. Just below that you'll find the climate controls for the vehicle, and this is a single zone climate control vehicle, but it does come with air conditioning for those hot summer days, which is a really nice feature for the Okanagan. Just below that you've got a nice little storage compartment here for some smaller items, and of course you've got a 12-volt outlet there as well. As we continue down here, you'll find the shifter in the center. And then you've got a couple of nice cup holders centrally located. Then you've got a nice padded center armrest here. And inside you've got a USB port as well as an auxiliary input and some storage inside. You got the aux cord ready to go. On the passenger side footwell there, you got the same Sentra branded mats, and just above you've got the nice standard glove box with a nice tray inside to help keep things organized. And over on the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as of course the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Up top you'll find a handy little sunglasses holder, as well as the controls for your interior lights. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you've got more of that same great fabric seating that extends all the way across the rear bench seat. Back here, you'll also find plenty of legroom for the rear passengers, even with the front seats pushed all the way back. And if we hop in, you'll notice a handy storage pocket in the back of the passenger side seat, as well as a couple of little storage compartments in the back of the center console as well. Back here, you've also got a nice fold-down center armrest. It's a nice padded fabric armrest that includes a couple of extra cup holders for your rear passengers as well. These rear seats also do fold down in a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store. You got this little peg up top here next to the seat, and you simply grab that and fold the seat down nice and easily, revealing tons and tons of interior cargo space. So we'll go ahead and take a look back there, but before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel. You'll find the same great design that we found in the front, as well as of course a switch for the rear window and some extra storage and a cup holder underneath. Pop in the trunk with the button is nice and easy, simply hold and that'll pop right open for you. And inside you're greeted with a massive trunk. This is a really large trunk to find on a sedan, and you got that nice carpeted cargo area. Underneath here, of course, you do have your spare tire in case you ever get a flat, and you'll also find the tool to change it in there as well. That concludes this short video walk around, but this affordable ride will not last long, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.